guys, so I'm just about a budget right now, or like look over my budget. Oh wait, this thing is crooked. Okay, I really hope, no, mira, look. I just had to tell Gabby to not grab. Wow. But yeah, I'm just looking over my weekly budget right now, and I thought I would kind of speak about like kind of the process that I go through. So for those of you who don't know, my husband, he's a barber, so he gets paid basically the same day he works, but just for it to be more organized, we do like weekly. He gets paid weekly, as in we deposit all the money that he's received weekly. So that's just more organized and easier. So then we do a weekly budget, and I get paid bi-weekly, and then I also do like a monthly budget just to plan everything. But his income is very variable, so that means I have to budget a lot more than normal, than like the average person that just has to budget like 1 or 2 paychecks. But I don't mind, because I really love this stuff. Like I love budgeting, I love planning, like I love this kind of thing. So for me, it's actually really fun. No, so the first thing that I do, and I'm not gonna go too into depth right now, but the first thing that I do is at the end of the week, or whenever I get a chance, I fill out the spending tracker. And the spending tracker, I just list out everything that we've spent, just to make sure that we're on track and that we're not overspending in an area. It just kind of keeps me accountable, so that I make sure that I'm not spending too much. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then after I do the spending tracker, obviously all the money is deposited into our account, but then I have to go a step further and make sure that like different money goes into different accounts and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do after. Make sure that we put away our savings, make sure that we save for taxes, personal savings for taxes, since he is self-employed, so he doesn't get taxes taken out of his pay, right? So we have to save for it. And then basically in our checking account, I used to do like a really big cushion in our checking account, but I don't do that anymore because it just didn't work for us. We ended up always spending that cushion because it was just there, and so it looked like money that we could just spend and use instead of having it in a savings account. You know, so I don't do that anymore. The only money that we leave in our checking account is literally only the money that we need that week for either bills that are going to come out through auto pay, or obviously for food, gas, things that we spend on a weekly basis. Yeah, so I do all this on Excel. I've tried multiple different budgeting softwares, apps, but none of them work for what we need. Like I had to build my own because his income is just different, and we save for taxes, so like all the money that we get is not all the money that we keep, and I just needed a place to kind of have different sections for like, okay, this is for taxes, this is for, you know, saving for rent and stuff. And so basically I need 2 budgets. And by rent I mean like his rent for his place that he has for where he works. But so basically I need 2 budgets. I need a personal budget and a business budget. And because of that, it's just easier to do it on Excel, where I can see both of them side by side. I haven't really found something that works, that's already like created like an app or something that works like for everything that we need. So I was just like, whatever, like I'll just make my own, which I did, and it's just what really works for us. And I'm somebody that like, I like to keep everything tracked and organized, so an Excel is just very useful for that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna go in, look through our bank statement, or not statement, but you know, like you can see your account activity, everything that you've spent on. I'm just gonna go through that, and I'm going to list it out, and at the end of the week I look over what I've spent last week, and I review okay, this is how much I spent on food, this is how much we spent on gas, this is how much we spent on this, on that. And again, it just keeps me accountable, making sure that I'm not overspending in an area. And I honestly do a lot when it comes to budgeting, but it's just because I genuinely enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, there have been seasons in my life where I haven't done all of this, like especially when I had just given birth to my daughter, and even a little bit before that because I was always so tired. I didn't do all this, but this is really helpful and it helps a lot with not overspending. That is the most important thing. But yeah, I thought I would speak a little bit about this, and maybe one day I'll go more in depth if I ever have the time. Not even the time, but the quiet. Yeah, maybe a day, like if John is home and I can go into depth further without this one having a lot to say. But I just love this topic of budgeting and personal finance, so maybe one day I'll get into it because I personally love that kind of content. But yeah, guys, tell me why I was literally about to just say good morning everyone. It is not morning. It is 6:29 p.m. I just got home. Gabby's here with me chilling. I had to stay a little bit extra in the car because she was sleeping and I didn't want to wake her, but then I was like, you know what, I have to go inside. So here I am. And I'm so excited because I ordered Chinese food and I only ordered one thing. Literally the only thing that I was craving was combination fried rice. I just really needed, I needed combination fried rice today, right now. Because I went to work. I've barely been working, guys. I didn't work the past 2 days. Monday was Labor Day. Tuesday, the daycare couldn't take Gabby because she's not typically registered on Tuesdays. And if she's not registered, she can't go. But John had to work because he's gonna be off the rest of this week almost, except for Saturday. Due to my sister's wedding. Oh my gosh, so excited. So I went to work today and I guess, yeah, that's my reward. I really wanted combination fried rice. And then I'm also not working tomorrow and Friday because of my sister's wedding. And then on Monday, I'm not working because it's Gabby's first birthday. That I have to vlog, even though it's gonna come out way later, way after her birthday, because we are actually gonna go out somewhere on her birthday. But either way, I have to vlog it because it's gonna be so cute. We're planning to go to the zoo, and yeah, I feel like she's really gonna enjoy it. She's been loving going on walks. She loves observing things, looking at things, so I think she's really gonna love the zoo, and I wanted to create an experience that she would genuinely enjoy and have fun. And she's not the biggest fan of just being home all day, honestly. Ever since she learned what outside is, she just wants to be out walking. Guys, I went to Aldi during my lunch break, and what I do is sometimes I go grocery shopping during my lunch break because it's literally the only time I have, today, the only time I could possibly do that unless I wanted to get home at 8 or 9 p.m. Oh, wanna be held? Obviously, I can't get anything that needs to be frozen, no meat or anything like that, but I can get non-perishable things or things that are okay being room temp for a few hours. So one of those things, and the reason why I went to Aldi last minute is because on Monday is Gabby's birthday, and I've been doing not so great of a job planning for one-off events like Gabby's birthday, honestly anybody's birthday. I'm not good at that. But since we are going to the zoo, it's just a lot more cost effective if I take some snacks instead of just eating whatever they have at the zoo. I'm sure it's gonna be expensive. The first thing I got here that I'm just giving her some is these freeze-dried strawberries. Yeah, these are just freeze-dried strawberries, so this is a really good snack that I'm going to take. I also got a bunch of these pouches. These are good room temp as long as they're not opened. Once they're opened, they need to be refrigerated for 24 hours and then you gotta toss it out. But yeah, I just got apple banana peach with yogurt, apple banana raspberry with yogurt, apple banana strawberry with yogurt, and I think I got apple banana blueberry with oat and flax. Snack that I got for Monday is these string cheeses. We got string cheese, And then I got for myself some Pringles because these looked really good. Got some mini cucumbers. I love to peel the skin off of these and make them into like cucumber sticks. She loves cucumber sticks. And then I just got some bread. I just needed some basic sandwich bread for me and John because I am gonna pack a couple of ham and cheese sandwiches for lunch, and then for dinner we'll eat out, but I just wanted to make sure we have plenty of snacks and just some sandwiches for lunch. I did end up getting a couple more things. I needed deodorant and they happen to have my deodorant at Aldi, so it's random. I just got that. I also needed more garlic, so I just picked up some more garlic, and I got some cookie dough. This, you know what? This has been sitting at room temp, and I'm gonna put this in the fridge right now. Everything here was like $32 and something cents. Not bad. Especially because these snacks are gonna last us for much longer than just Monday, and the bread as well, everything. This is not just all for Monday, you know, but I just took advantage while I was there. I changed, got nice and comfy. The sun is still out and I'm enjoying these last days of summer where the sun is still out. Now I love fall and I love what comes with winter because like Christmas and all, but I have not missed the early sunsets at all. Literally, like, they should be banned. Early sunsets should be banned. Now I also don't like how in the morning it's really dark outside, but can't win them all. I just got really nice and comfy in my sweats and it's time to enjoy some Chinese while watching something. I don't know what I'm gonna watch. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gabby. Happy birthday to